In football, there's multiple skills that we can use to beat defenders. Whether that be a step over or a roulette, the purpose remains the same, to get defenders to predict an outcome which is different to the action you execute. That being said, there is one particular skill that has been used since the early days of football, and that skill is the body feint. Originally made famous in the 1940s by legendary English winger Sir Stanley Matthews, the body feint is still probably the most used and effective skill in today's game. Ever since Lionel Messi burst on the scene, the body feint has been his most popular and effective skill, and I mean, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us. And along with Lionel Messi, lots of top players have consistently used the body feint and have adapted the body feint to create their own variation of the skill. With all the variations of the body feint, still timing and distance remain essential when performing the skill for success. So with all that being said, here is 5 body feints that you can use to beat defenders. Let's get into it. The first body feint we're going to go through is the classic shoulder drop, and probably the most used body feint out of all of these. The clue is very much in the name for this one, in that you want to emphasize a drop of the shoulder when performing the skill. So when dribbling at the defender and you're within a good distance, you want to perform a slight hop with your standing leg whilst also simultaneously dropping your shoulder on the same side. Whilst doing this, you also want to bring the inside of your dribbling foot just past the ball. This is to give the perception to the defender that you're going to go to one side. Then quickly after you perform these actions, you want to use the outside of your dribbling foot to push the ball in the opposite direction that you fake to go and away from the defender. The second body feint that we're going to go through is the fake step. So when dribbling at the defender for this skill, you want to form a stomp next to the ball. This is to give the indication to the defender that you're going to take the ball to that side and the direction that you perform the stomp. With the stomp, you should try to exaggerate the movement as you want to get a reaction from the defender. If the defender reacts to the fake step and thinks you're going to go that side, you want to push the ball away to the opposite side with the inside of the same foot that you perform the stomp with. The third body feint that we're going to go through is a step across. So when dribbling at the defender with the ball, you want to step across one side of the ball with both feet. This is to give the indication to the defender that you're going to push the ball to that side that you stepped across. It's important that you emphasize and have quick feet when stepping across for this skill, so you can try to give the sign to the defender that you're going to go in that direction. If the defender reacts to the step across, you want to push the ball to the opposite side and away from the defender with the outside of the closest foot. The fourth body feint that we're going to go through is the stutter. This body feint doesn't necessarily look the most appealing, but trust me, it can be very effective in a match. So when dribbling and approaching a defender, you want to take little steps besides the ball. With you performing very little movement to one side and the other, the defender will be confused in which way you're going to take the ball. You also want to be square to the ball, so you're giving no additional signs to the defender on where you want to go. As you're within good distance, you want to analyse the body position of the defender. Depending on how the defender is positioned, you want to push the ball to one side and away from them. The fifth and final body feint that we're going to go through is the fake shoulder drop. So as you probably can guess, this is similar to the shoulder drop, but with a little twist. So when you're dribbling with the ball and you're within a good distance to the defender, you want to perform the shoulder drop that we went through previously. Rather than push the ball the outside of the foot as we originally did, we want to plant our foot next to the ball. Then with the outside of the opposite foot, you want to push the ball and accelerate away from the defender. Sometimes with the shoulder drop being so popular, some defenders may expect you to perform it when performing certain actions. With this variation, it's another alternative that you can add to your locker to keep defenders guessing. So that's 5 body feint variations that you can add to your game. For more drills, sessions and tips like this, don't forget to subscribe, and until the next one, bosh.